When you look back on your initiation process, what did you think when it was all said and done?
First with that group, because it was only 10 of us and it was strong. Those tools, you kind of, when you get to the ship again, you kind of use them. And then that's when that like-mindedness comes in when it comes to the DC or networking with the other one, or I need a bosun mate, or we need to work together to get this done and go from there. And within the command, at the time we were there, that was a good group of people.
Very good, very good. Afloat Training Group San Diego, that year group, like 2007, 2010, 11.
Yeah.
There is heavy hitters in the fleet now from that group.
Yes. Yeah, it was good. So I'm glad I was in a company of smart DC men, because you're either smart or you're cocky.
Yeah. Hey, you need a little bit of both to be successful in that community, man. Let's be honest. Ain't no one ever gonna tell you good. You got to figure out. You got to look in the mirror. Like, you can do this.
It was good, and we got along, and we worked it out. If we had an issue, not just with them amongst ourselves, but if there was like something we had to work out on the ship, we would talk about it, and we come to a solution. Like, we didn't come with problems and just leave it as a problem. So it helped me. When I say I stopped at ATG and all those tools, training on the ship, knowing how the ship would do it, vice on the training side of it, it was a lot.
It was a lot. And learning, I think for me, the biggest thing was seeing what the fleet was really like.
Yeah.
Right? You only had your own experience on that ship, and you always thought, like, we must be the worst ship in the Navy. It's like the worst ship of the. You start riding these ships, and you were like, yo, it's pretty Wild West out in some of these places.
Yes. I don't want to be here.
When you go to your next ship, I mean, when I went to my next ship, I was able to give my whole chain of command a brief on the average damage control readiness in the Navy.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they could trust. So let's go to your daughter, right? So when you and your husband, when you get pregnant with your daughter, did you plan for that? Was you like, I really want to have another baby and this is the time for that?
Okay. This is touchy because of the separation anxiety I didn't realize I was going through with my first one until I realized they were 16 years apart. Well, they are 16 years apart. And he was like, can we have another baby?
Yeah.
I'm 35 at the time. Yeah. And my husband is 9 years older than me. And I was like, okay, Lord, you know what I went through the first time. Your will. Yeah. And sure enough, I was geriatric pregnant, because after 35, that's what they treat us as, geriatric pregnancies. And she came here 9 pounds, 22 inches. Yes, a lot.
Out of your body.
Tore me up and has not started growing yet. She is 14. She plays the trumpet. She sings. She's an outstanding kid. She does academic excellence every year. She just had a scholarship award from 7th and 8th grade. So yeah, she is excelling. She does math with no calculator. I need a whole calculator.
Hey, but it's a different technology, right?
It is this whole generation.
Yeah, it's just different. And it was cool is after I left ATG, I went to the George Washington, and your husband would be out there doing the training.